We're back. Friday Live on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok as requested for the first time. Today, we're live on TikTok in addition to the channels Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. I'm your host, Logan Janis, on Mostly Superheroes. Happy Friday, February 6th, 2026 to you. Groundhog's Day has happened. More winter is coming. And today, we're here to just give away some prizes, spin our wheel, and send you into your weekend. There's a quick 10, 15-minute show where we catch you up on what just happened this week, send you into a nice weekend, and tell you what's happening here on Mostly Superheroes. So, welcome to the show. Let's have some fun. Big applause. You're not hearing it on Instagram, but if you listen to the podcast or you're watching on TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube, enjoy that studio applause that we bring you. And if you're in the chat, pay attention to this prize wheel and start taking note of the colors, because at a certain point in the show, we pause and we spin the wheel. And if you guess the color in the comments, you only get one guess. All right. So just keep that in mind. You can't just comment every color. You got to comment one color. And if you guess right, you win a prize. It's that easy. Ask some people lately, Tori, Ryan, and these are people in Nebraska and some locals, but we had winners in California recently, Huntington Beach, London, and we send prizes to wherever you live. I don't care where you live. You don't have to be local. You can, if you like movies, we're going to send you a movie theater. If you like pubs and restaurants, we're going to buy a gift card to your local spot. That's one of my favorite things. Is like I called up a local comic book shop in Huntington Beach for a prize giveaway and got to talk to the owner. And they're going to come on the podcast now. So we get to talk to more comic book shops. It introduces us to more people and you get to win. So it's about prizes, giveaways. What's on the calendar right now? Speaking of prizes, Monday, February 23rd, the official countdown is on. We're here in February, Monday, February 23rd, 6 p.m., one night showing only of The Dark Knight 2008, the second of the Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan trilogy. is a one night only show at Alamo Draft House, St. Louis. It's a local show in town, a screen and social. You know, mostly superheroes. We host a screen and social where you come to the movies, hang out with us, get featured on the podcast, spin the prize wheel, buy some comic books, buy some stickers, support this indie podcast, and help us do all the 20 plus events we're doing this year in 2026 in our local community and online with the Friday live show. So you can enter to win those Batman tickets. We have tickets up for grabs to the Dark Knight show on Monday, February 23rd here in St. Louis. You enter at mostlysuperheroes.com/contest. It's also posted up on our Instagram. There's a post where you can comment, follow, enter to win, and you can always call or text 754 call log. You know, my name's Logan. 754 call log at 754-225-5564. You can text in your movie reviews, you can enter to win contests and all that. Okay, let's just talk about who was in the studio this week and tell you about the podcast episodes that are going to be coming out next week. Brad and STL was just in here promoting 3 food festivals, essentially. He's hosting at minimum this year, a major food promoter in St. Louis that we're so lucky to have that works with the big brands all across the West Coast, the East Coast, and takes our food out to these other places and also brings creators and chefs and big names like YouTube and DoorDash to St. Louis events. So Braden's a great friend. He's become a great friend. Braden Tawaldi is his name, and he works with Zach over at Space Mission Marketing. And these two, along with some other producers and a lot of help, host Foodies Eat First. And he always breaks the news on these things. It just happens. I feel like we got lucky. We met Braden at the right time. And for years, he's come in and kind of told us about what he's got coming up. Well, he just did it again. And it's a bigger year than ever with celebrity appearances here in town. You can get in on the action. You can try food here in town in St. Louis. This is a great tourist event if you're one of our listeners across the country or across the world. We have a May date, an August date, and a September date, and they're on the website along with the Dark Knight screening I mentioned, Foodies Eat First, and Two Rivers Comic Con. All the events we're a part of are at mostlysuperheroes.com/events. It's almost about time to spin that wheel, and we're going to take a look at the chat. And I see some folks already guessing. We got tons of folks on YouTube jumping in. We got the green train. Just so you know, this is how we handle it. If you are in the comments, you know, it's going to work while we're like a growing podcast. When we get thousands of views, we'll have to come up with a new system. But for now, if you guess green and you're the first one, that's your guess. If you guess green after that, throw out another color real quick. And I'm going to rattle off these colors because I see you all on YouTube. I see you on TikTok and on Instagram and Facebook. So we got yellow, red, light purple, dark purple, blue, green, yellow. All right. Are we ready? I see you all in the chat. We're going to lock in these. And you know what? If we have some multiple winners, so be it. We got green teams. You got a lot of bets on green. Okay. I hear you. I see you guys. You fave 223 little devil dot row. Can you do it now? Like say, get this show on the road. Absolutely. All right. Not this. This is our only wheel, guys. And it flies. Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right. Spin, 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 spin. And it's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning, it's spinning. Oh man, please don't be green. That's gonna be a lot of prizes. We got let's see, no, just green, green, green. I mean, is it just? Oh, we got a red. Okay, we got a red, blue, blue. Here we go. Here we go. This is it. Can you see that on the camera? Oh, Instagram can't see it. It's on blue. Here we go. Did we have any blues, guys? Please tell me we had a blue. I see greens and reds. This is the Christmas team, all you guys. And then we had a blue. I'll have to check your timestamp. Kaylee, is that Callie Brent on YouTube? I'll check the timestamp, see if you got in there on time or, you know, yeah, we'll see. Maybe just for being here in the stream. You know, we appreciate you. So we got a screen grab of your handle and you guys that guess green and red. we see you, and we'll be reaching out to you as well. If you subscribe to our channel right now, we're gonna throw in a bonus prize for you. So just for being here, if you voted, we're still gonna get you something. So I see all you guys, and we got our list of entries. So thank you. So Kylie, thank you. I see you. I see all you all joining us. Appreciate it. And okay, so we do the prize about halfway point, and I want to tease what else is coming up. We also had a big pizza chain in town recently, Emo's Pizza in St. Louis, arguably the best St. Louis style pizza. And we had the head of marketing come in, Adam, and he brought in the new Honey Trap, a collaboration they did with Mike's Hot Honey. So it's hot Mike's Hot Honey on Emo's Pizza with the pepperoni cups, tons of little pepperonis. They brought in 2 of them. We ate them. We podcasted about it. Pizza Babble came in, big personality you'll recognize on the podcast, and a lot of great stuff. And we'll be doing more with Emos, and that's actually a brand that got started in St. Louis in 1964, and now it's a massive 100+ franchise chain. And but you can get their frozen pizza, I think, nationwide. So it's Emos, IMO apostrophe S, and go check out that episode when it rolls out. And then on the nerdy vein, the guys are coming in next week when we have some fun interviews. We got Jamie Jarrott coming in from Love in the Time of Hydra podcast, the Phase Hero podcast. And it's been a while since we had Jamie on the pod. I'm so excited to have her back in and talk about all the fun things that we have in common with her. We talked about Dexter last time. We talked about, of course, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fans. If you're a Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you don't want to miss this episode. And we're still doing the countdown to Doomsday, pretty much a new conversation on Doomsday and Marvel every week. And this week we dropped kind of just like the beginning of this countdown for us, which was re-talking through the MCU in about a half an hour. The entire MCU in chronological order from yours truly, from memory. Minimal mistakes. I kept calling Captain Marvel Miss Marvel. I noticed, like, you notice little stuff like that. But overall, if you want to learn about the MCU in a low risk 30-minute podcast and you're like, I just want to hear someone talk through this because it's just so much to comprehend. It's like, am I really going to go watch 45 titles before I see Doomsday? If you're in this household, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. I got Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Actually, no, I got Civil War on in the background right now. So, it's kind of like always on with with the subtitles in the basement. If you ever make it in, there's always a Marvel movie on. And so we're watching these, we're rewatching them, we're talking about them, and what this movie is going to bring with all the Fox characters, Robert Downey Jr., a re-release of Avengers Endgame in September, with the rumor of a new end credit scene at the movie that'll teach us about what's going to happen in Avengers Doomsday, this massive movie. It's going to be so fun. So we're in Marvel Town, we're in Movie Town, we're in St. Louis, and we got to shout out Team Jakey and Provident Behavioral Health, our mental health sponsors of the podcast, 501c3s, both here in St. Louis, working to end the stigma of mental illness, and Provident Behavioral Health providing free therapy to anyone that needs it, and accessible therapy around the city at access centers where you can get therapy for as little as $5, or even, as I said, completely free. And if you're in a mental health crisis, or if you know someone who is, 988 is a 24/7 national hotline with licensed therapists waiting for your call. This is all they do. And they're just waiting for you to call if you know someone, or if you are in a crisis, to start getting you support that you need. And you can learn more at Provident Behavioral Health St. Louis. And all of that's linked up at teamjakey.org. And a lot of great announcements and a lot of great events and initiatives coming up with our nonprofits and working in the mental health space in 2026. So, it's a little bit of everything, a little mental health, a little superhero, a little St. Louis, and a little Friday. Really appreciate you joining and getting in the chat and subscribing to our show. And we're an indie show. I'm Logan Janis. We got Andy, Arena Andy, Scotty Scoop, Sam the Sleeper, Carrie the Creator, and a lot of regular routine personalities and guests just coming throughout the show. And if you are listening on podcasts or YouTube or Spotify around the world, we just really appreciate that. And we have patrons that are giving us as little as $1 a month on Patreon and Apple Podcast, where you get ad-free, uncut episodes. completely uncut. There's usually like another 15 minutes in the beginning where we all talk kind of before the show starts. And so you get kind of access to stuff that isn't on the public podcast. No ads, of course. Usually comes out at least a day or two early, sometimes a week early. And that's an independent podcast trying to support what we do here, cover our costs, and partner with people like Alamo Draft House to do our screen and socials, put on events, and do what we're doing. So thank you so much. Tune in and listen each week with live shows, interviews, movie reviews, and more. We want to hear from you. 754 call log, mostlysuperheroes.com. You can hit subscribe, turn on the alerts so you know when we're going live. We always are here Fridays at noon central, but you could catch us going live at any moment. So hit those alerts, and we'll see you next week on the podcast. Y'all have a great weekend. Be safe. Take it easy.